Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to show you a real quick thing that I had come in recently. Someone had brought in a PlayStation 4 controller and asked me to look at it. There's a few things that I do here lately, but I just wanted to show you this. This is a older model PlayStation 4 controller. Now, for some reason, these Black Ops controllers go for well over $100 on eBay. And the reason for that is because they were a special edition. They were highly sought after because they have that special little paint job on them. And unfortunately, they are a Series 1 controller. Really, they came with some of the original PlayStations they came with, and they have a little difference than some of the rest of the controllers. They tried to do this by transplanting, and they used an old broken controller, which is a newer model. This board here is the old model, the correct board out of that Black Ops controller, and it's been transplanted in here, and that's fine. You can just take this piece out and put it in. There's just a little clear holder here and a screw that holds that in. Except in a new controller, this cable here exits out the right-hand side. And the older controllers, they exit out the left like this. So it's just been transplanted in here. But if you look at this frame here, you'll see that where the R2 and the L2 buttons here go in here, there's nothing there. It's open space. And that's because on the actual framing that's on the inside of the controller, between those two buttons, that piece is already there. There's a piece that's already there between these buttons here. On the older controllers, that needs to be done, there is actually a piece built onto the outer frame, like here. Still same older piece. And when they tried to do this here, the problem is when you lay this piece in here, like so, and nice and neatly, these buttons start rubbing because there's nothing to hold them here. And what happens is where they're in this socket, they start rocking back and forth, and they get loose. They start sticking in the socket, and the triggers start sticking, and that's no good when you're trying to play a video game. So just wanted to take the time to show that when you do repairs and things, you can easily fix that by simply taking all the parts off of the board here and replacing this plastic piece here with the other piece by taking all that stuff off, or transplant the controller just by simply, really, they're the same controller, just take the sticks off, and transplanting that. It's really that simple. But the problem that you're going to run into is you've got to make the top part fit. The top part should fit fine. The top part actually fits on here fine, without a problem. This part fits on top of here without any issues. So that's not a problem. You just change the sticks. That's really what they should have done instead of trying to do all this fancy stuff. But the problem is this part is actually broken. Their stem that screws on is broken, and this doesn't hold on. And when that happens, the directional buttons and stuff like that, and some of the buttons don't work. So that's what they were trying to get away with, was transplanting that and seeing if that worked. But if you do make a transplant, be aware that older controller, check your frame. Older controllers have this block right here that you can see right there. It goes across there, and the newer ones do not. That's not a defect. It's just the way they were made, and which is something that you have to deal with when you're repairing stuff. Hope this helps somebody out there. Have a great day.